Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shayna and I do a ton of different content, but today we are doing my 30-week pregnancy update. I will be 31 weeks pregnant tomorrow, but tomorrow is my work baby shower and I will be at work after hours celebrating him with my work family, so I wanted to go ahead and make this video tonight, and it's basically the week's over, so y'all aren't gonna miss anything. So jumping right in, we have symptoms, and there have been a lot this week, if I do say so myself. Acid reflux, whole body pains and aches like lower back pains, cramping, congestion and stuffy nose. I am constantly using nose spray, which is not something I ever used or even heard of until I was dating my husband, because he's addicted to it, which this pregnancy I've basically been addicted to it, and I don't know if it's a pregnancy symptom, allergies, because the seasons keep changing. We are in basically the end of November. Next week is freaking Thanksgiving. It's crazy how fast time is flying by. In Georgia, like in the 70s right now, and it's gonna be 80 freaking degrees this weekend. Like, that's insane. It's November, but I'm not surprised, to be honest. Going back and forth from hot to cold to cold to hot. That's what's doing this. I know a lot of people are getting sick because of it. So this is just a constant. Cramping and round ligament pain has been huge. Round ligament pain mainly at night or when I've been sitting for a long period of time or in a certain position. The round ligament pain becomes a prominent thing where I'm having it hurt so bad right here and I'm having to put pressure. I definitely feel like I've had a couple of contractions where I have been feeling really crampy down here. Not necessarily getting like really tight, just really crampy and radiating to my back. It has happened a couple of times, not much, but I've also been moving a lot. I have been doing a lot, always on my feet, always on the go. So definitely think that that is contributing to my aches and pains. And I definitely think that I have been trying to put this off, but I definitely think that my feet/ankles have started to swell. I think they've gone back down, but I think the more that I'm up and moving around and walking, I can definitely feel like the pressure and feel it swelling. Nowhere near as bad as it was in my last pregnancy. It kind of just happened overnight, and it was there where I was putting ice packs on my ankles. That is not this case. I think it's just I'm on my feet too much. It starts to get a little bit swelling, and I couldn't deny it anymore because I tried to put a certain pair of shoes on this past Friday. They're tennis shoes that I could just slip on, and I actually had to untie them for them to get on my feet, which is how I know there's a little bit of swelling in my feet. But it's definitely not bad or noticeable and not painful unless I've been walking and just doing too much. And my body tells me, and I have, like, the past month or so has just been insanity. So I have been just doing so much physical activity, which is a good thing, but also can hinder your body and contribute to a lot of more aches and pains, especially being this pregnant. Whereas, like, my favorite part, as I say all the time, with being pregnant is feeling him move. It's not just like kicks and stuff here and there, it's like full body movements. Like, I can literally feel him moving from one side to the other, or I can feel his body poking out. And not just he's kicking me, but he's actually poking out of my stomach. Like either his back or his leg or his knee, his elbow. It could be his hand, could be his foot, but it's not necessarily he's like kicking me. It's like he's poking out his body, like stretching and then moving, more than kicks, to be honest with you. Which I felt a ton of kicks with Emery, my daughter, and she had so many hiccups. Like, I remember feeling so many hiccups down here, and it felt like constant kicks just over and over and over again, but it was hiccups. So she had those a lot, but I had not felt that with him so far, but he definitely likes to swoosh around. It is the best part about being pregnant. I'm way more emotional lately than I ever have been, and I'm not a crier. I mean, I was a sensitive kid, and I used to cry a lot as a kid, but growing older, I don't cry anymore. Like, there are times when I want to cry and my body physically won't let me cry, and I've had issues with basically shutting down emotionally and being detached from situations because I'm feeling too much at one time, so I just shut down. It is about this third trimester, but I have been highly emotional to where if I even get remotely sad or upset about something, I'm crying. Lately, especially this past weekend, have my regular, I guess, family friends baby shower this past weekend. I did throw it myself because I didn't want to put that pressure on anyone else. This is my second child and it's really close to the holidays, and my friend group has become a lot smaller over the years. Not for any like major reason, just, you know, you grow apart, you're in different stages of your life, you don't talk to them on a regular basis, y'all have different interests. So it's that kind of thing. It's definitely not no one's cut out of my life because this and this. No, it's normal life stuff that happens. So I took it upon myself to throw my own shower because I didn't want to have to ask anyone, and no one offered. I didn't invite a lot of people as it is because because I felt weird about it, so I only invited people that I talk to or see on a regular basis, and as it wasn't that very many. But long story short, say that it was a very hard day. I was extremely exhausted physically, mentally, emotionally, because I took on way too much, being on basically 31 weeks pregnant, trying to set up the entire day, decorations, everything, with a lot of physical activity. By the time the party started, I was physically tired, and let's just say that it was a small group of people that showed up, so that also made me very sad, and I definitely cried a lot this past Saturday. It wasn't ideal, but I do plan on posting the prep video that I did. I don't have any videos of the actual event because obviously I wasn't moved to record anything, or even had no one else took photos or videos as far as I'm aware, and I didn't ask anyone to, so I don't really have anything from the actual day. So it'll be the prep video, and I'm also going to add footage from my work baby shower tomorrow if I get any, because it is inside of the bank, so it's a pretty secure area. So pictures and videos kind of tells about how that baby shower went, or how it's set up and everything like that. You can check out the video I'll link it below. And honestly, the visuals, like how everything looked and came together, was my vision was perfect. Like everything looked beautiful. It was just, I would have traded in all the beautiful decorations for just throwing me one instead of me having to do it myself. I didn't realize how it was upsetting until I not only threw my own shower, but I had to host my own shower, and that did not go very well because I definitely was not emotionally or physically in the mood or like really able to. So someone kind of took over, definitely traded all the decorations for just having someone else taking the reins and doing what I would have done for them, basically. Got a phone call this past Thursday from a nurse at my doctor's office letting me know that my maternal fetal medicine doctor wants to put me on metformin, which is a pre-diabetic pill. It's what people take when they're pre-diabetic, or like to help stop the start of diabetes. Fasting sugars, which is the sugar that you take in the morning after you wake up, before you eat anything, have been consistently above the threshold that they want, which they want 95 or below, and they have been between number and like 110. So not up so high. My husband definitely has some concerns. He's an EMT, and he's actually spoken to a bunch of his paramedic buddies, other EMTs, other people in the medical field, who are all very confused as to why my doctor wants to put me on medication, because he's nervous that it's going to bottom my sugar out, because it's not overly high. It's only by 10 to 15 points, if that. I believe it's because it's consistent. Basically every single day they're over by a point or whatnot. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, so I'm going to have a conversation with my doctor and see if maybe I can take a half a pill, if like exactly why it's necessary, what it's going to do to my blood sugar. And then my mom has also heard some things about metformin where the side effects are not great, and it definitely has affected some people that she knows in the worst way rather than the better way. And pains as well. I don't want to add any other type of things, especially nausea, which is a big one, which is the one pain that I cannot handle. I have not had any nausea at all or vomiting with this pregnancy, and I don't want that to start now. I mean, choke me, shoot me, I don't care. But if you give me nausea, I want to die. That being said, I'm just going to have a conversation with her and see what we can do about that. Obviously, I don't want to do anything that's going to hinder my child. I don't want to take it and hurt him, and I don't want to not take it and hurt him, which is why I want to have a conversation with my physician. So whatever the outcome is, I will update you guys in my next pregnancy update. Other than that, that's everything. I'm going to show you guys my bump. It is November, so it's getting dark. I got off of work late and had to go to the pharmacy and get more Lancets and stuff for my blood sugar. So it's getting dark outside, but here is the belly, baby boy, at basically 31 weeks, but this is my 30-week update. So 10 weeks or less, guys. Can you believe it? I'm so freaking excited. Cannot wait. I am so ready to meet him, and it's just insane that I'm already 31 weeks with this baby boy, and it's my last pregnancy, so it's kind of crazy that this chapter is about to come to an end. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you next week for my 31-week update. Bye.